you doing out there? It's the 42 Minutes Later show where it's not so
What we just hear a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, we weren't. You just think we were. This is actually the first show.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is this the AI version?
Yeah. The other wasn't us. We were just testing some NASA technology.
This is what happens when you don't have enough coffee.
Indeed. Oh.
Exactly.
I think it's time for a glass of wine.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, because it is 7 here, so it's time for me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to run off between shows and get a little something, but had the construction people been in the way, blocking my way around, it would have screwed me up and taken 20 minutes. So I just said, screw it,
Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better. What are you going to do? But, it's not just a screw around. We're still going to go over some stories and interesting happenings and whatnot. But,
hey, I want to ask the chat something before we go anywhere.
Alrighty then.
Hey, dudes in the chat, guys. Hey, a lot of lovely people. Hello. Have you enjoyed this week with the new format of the Fast 42 shows? Have you been enjoying that? Do you like it? Your thumbs up? Are we going to be doing that more? Yeah, or just no?
Well,
because I personally, I think it's absolutely bloody awesome. And there's nowhere, if you can point to anywhere on YouTube that does any kind of like news show like we've been doing it this week, let me know.
Exactly, because we want to go smack them and say, hey, don't take our idea. So, yes, we have a couple super chats, if I may jump in there really quick. We got one from, we got a couple. We have the one from the last show, Mystery Man, for $5 says Satan now has a new chef. I hope that hell has a ready supply of polonium. Exactly. That guy, for $2 says testing, and then we have that guy for $5 who says, "Don't worry, lads and lasses, it is all hallucination brought on by your terrible thirst." Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. We appreciate it.
Totally, very much so. Thank you. There was there's been a couple of times lately on the shows. Just in the last couple of weeks, when we've had the disaster of my Discord account getting attacked and killed and whatnot, where if we didn't do if we got a super chat in the chat during the credits, we would miss shouting it out because we didn't have a place to put things and stuff. But we have a little temporary solution that's going to get us through. And yes, I am still talking with Discord support, and I have not gained my even personal account back yet. So we'll see. Fun. Let me tell you.
Well, I wish you good luck with that, because I had to end up making a new account eventually, because even to this day, that account, I still get the emails for the account that got stolen from me in 2022. So, yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I understand why you want your original one back too. I did too, because I had,
so many contacts and everything. I mean, as you guys know, Discord was my primary way of getting in touch and staying in touch with people. Boom, gone. What the fuck,
Well, that's exactly it. And all of a sudden, kaboom.
We didn't like talking to you anyway, so don't worry about it. Hey, mystery man in the chat says, don't forget to mention Chandrian 3, this news segment. Keep up, dude. We did that yesterday.
Yeah, we applauded them big for doing such an amazing job when all Russia could do was create a crater.
Yes, that was my favorite news story from yesterday. And to sell it, I personally love this format. I just, I've always been into the news, and I sort of wanted to do that with the Uncalled For, but to have 3 a week of news shows where there are these quick shows, but we get to go over the news, I'm loving it. Yeah. This is my thing, and I've
keeps
always
you
been
moving,
into that.
eh?
It does, and I love this format. I think it's a lot of fun. We've had so much fun. We've had good we've had good stories, we've had funny stories, we've had serious stories, we've had
Well, the thing
brilliant
is,
ones.
yeah, but these fast format shows, it's like if diarrhea was fun.
Explosive diarrhea.
Oh, that guy comes in with $2, Luna 25 from Sputnik to Splatnik.
That's awesome.
Oh, brilliant.
That's awesome. There's
Oh boy, how the mighty have fallen. Literally.
There's a direct donation that I really want to read out here from none other than NA for $6.66. And he says, I love this format. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much.
And the Kraut says diarrhea is only fun when it happens to someone else. That unless you're the parent, then it's not so fun. But
Yeah.
but to any adult, yes.
Oh, definitely. No. So
that was Shelley Winters is right. Dumb and Dumber diarrhea into non-functioning toilet was brilliant. That was so much. That, oh my god, and the things he went through. Oh my god, I just physical comedy is the best.
Well, speaking of all of this, I wonder if Amy, we shouldn't go to the that tissue story.
Yes, please. I think we should.
What a great segue.
I thought
you lined that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Diarrhea to how to clean it up.
How to wipe your bum. Exactly. Exactly. So Kleenex is pulling out of Canada due to unique complexities.
Like
And
what?
which is-
Do we have like schnozzes that are shaped so weirdly that you can't make a Kleenex effective for the Canadian market? What the hell's going on here?
Well, that's
Fucking
exactly
tissue,
it.
man. You know.
I know why. I mean, after all these years of being in the U.S. and Canada, what's going on with Kleenex here?
Yeah.
So, well, let's find out, I suppose. Here we go. Canadian bums are
dig deep.
dig deep. Canadians with runny noses and teary eyes will soon have to part with their Kleenex after the company announced it is pulling its famous facial wipes from the country. Kimberly Clark, the company behind Kleenex, said the decision was based on unique complexities. The decision was incredibly difficult for us to make, the statement said. The news of Kleenex's exit is shocking in a country where the brand is so well known, said David Soberman, a marketing professor at the University of Toronto's Rotman School of Management. In Canada, the word Kleenex is almost synonymous with a facial tissue.
It is.
Said.
Yeah.
It is. And even here in the U.S., it's the same thing. Yeah. And we have a super chat from the Kraut for $5. It says, Amy says shit, then everybody drink. Oops.
Oh, you mean drink more?
Exactly.
I've already started, sweetie.
Yeah. There we go. Yes, this is strange.
So when Kleenex say they're pulling out, are they basically just like grabbing the end of the roll and then just like teasing it across the border, just unraveling it?
Exactly. It doesn't say. It says, but so why the sudden goodbye? Experts like Mr. Soberman told the BBC the decision is almost certainly came down to the bottom line. No company pulls out. Yes, it's your bum. No company pulls out of a market if they're making money, Mr. Soberman said. Whatever they want to say, they could have just said, we're not making any money in Canada. That's why we're pulling out of facial tissues.
Yeah, their market share is way below one of their other competitors, even though they are the brand name that's synonymous with the product. It's hilarious. I don't get it either. But
I know why they're not making any money, because I know how Dick uses toilet paper. You know how it normally comes 2-ply. Well, basically in Canada, what they do, because they're so cheap, they pull it apart and then use both sides.
Ew.
Yeah. I mean, it's one step from the Roman days, but hey, it works for us.
Yeah, share the sponge.
Yeah, exactly. Where's that stick? Fuck.
Exactly. That guy for $2 says Kleenex pulling out sounds like something kinky.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Exactly. Well, it does say that Scotties is the number one brand in Canada.
Yeah.
Kleenex was second, and it looks like that
Oops.
Scotties was, it's they have major Canadian sponsorship deals. The next one is funny. This part of the sentence cracks me up. Like its presence in women's curling.
Yeah. Scotty's tournament of hearts. It's a huge thing up here. And
Ooh.
I mean, it gets to the point where you don't realize Scotty's is the brand that's the sponsor because it's just been them for years, right?
Exactly.
Well, people might get confused because curling, I think, basically comes from Scotland. So when they say Scotties, they probably think, oh, it's just traditional Scottish curling.
Yeah, exactly. Unprotected scrotums. I get it.
Yeah. Yes, and it's not the first time a big brand name has abandoned Canada. Beloved American snacks like Bugles, Bagel Bites, and Little Debbie products have also said goodbye in recent years. So so you're losing a lot of brands. You're going to end up with a lot of not too much.
Yeah.
Guess.
But you know what happens is as the it's just that whole thing of consolidation in the modern world. If your company isn't growing, you're a failure to the stock market. So if Kleenex can't, recover lost market share, in the end, it's like, okay, shut it down and move on, because that's this modern way of thinking. It's ridiculous. What's wrong with being second? I mean, seriously.
Well, that's it.
Well, also, I mean, have you ever been to like someone's toilet? If you go around to like a friend's house, you go to the toilet and you go, oh, I really need to have a shit. I need to wipe my bum afterwards and all that kind of stuff. Wait a minute, they don't have Kleenex.
Yeah,
I'm not shitting in this house.
Well, I never.
How dare you? How dare you let me shit in your house when you don't have Kleenex?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to use bamboo now.
The thing is, I when I go to the shops and buy toilet paper, I don't really care about the brands. You really are just wiping your fucking bum with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You really don't need
there's two questions.
Super quilted swan neck. Bloody toilet paper. Just something that doesn't rip your ass apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
There's two questions that matter.
Disintegrate.
Will it wad up in your hand and wipe your ass? And B, is it rough like sandpaper? That's all that matters,
And C, hopefully it won't disintegrate when you're trying to use it.
Oh, yeah.
Does your finger poke through?
Gross.
We can make that a song. Does your finger poke through? Is it covered now with goo?
That's why your bathroom's got a sink. Yeah, don't use toilet paper. Just stick your bum in the sink and wash it. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's supposed to be a bidet. Didn't you know that?
Yeah. Why do you think you get those handheld shower heads?
Dick, can you picture our children trying to use a bidet?
No. There would be screaming and yelling and freaking out. And
yeah, in Dick's house, that's called a beer cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy for $2 says toilet paper or take a shower.
Yeah, you just got to do it with a handstand, upside down.
Yeah. Oh. Too funny.
Oh my God, that is brilliant.
Too funny. Okay, so tissue then. Interesting topic.
Well, I would cry about it, but I don't have a Kleenex to cry into. So
exactly.
I can just imagine, all the Canadians going, and Kleenex, big truck comes along, takes all their toilet paper away, and all the Canadians are going, yeah, bye. Yeah. We'll manage with our Scotties and our showers and our fingers. Fine, whatever. Bye. Thanks for coming.
Exactly. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Well, too. I was thinking of bidets in Canada and me being in the Northeast, right next door. It's kind of like, our water when it first comes out, it doesn't quite heat up exactly. Can you imagine using that? Woo!
Oh,
That icy cold
wow.
water in
Yeah.
the wintertime comes
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, that tightened that up.
Rocket launches. You know how many holes in roofs are going to be? So many people launching off. I was thinking of that just now. I know some of the things my mind goes to, but
See, the funny thing is, bidets, you don't see them very much in the UK because most people's houses, they're a lot smaller than American houses and like that kind of stuff.
Right,
and,
right.
And bidets were, it's quite a European thing. Didn't quite make it into Britain. I mean, most people, if you've got an inside toilet, you're already doing, you're quite posh. But there was a period, when the bathroom suite, when you buy a new bathroom suite, it would be, you'd have your bath, your toilet, and possibly, a sink. Well, no, you will have a sink. You don't just use the toilet for washing your face, but it would have a bidet as part of the set, and and people started poshing up their houses with bidets. All gone. That's all gone now. That was a phase. We tried it. We didn't like it, and it's gone. So yeah, you don't see bidets anymore.
No, I just can't take my mind off of that cold water, geez.
I had never seen one. And then the whole scene in Crocodile Dundee came up, and
as for washing your bum,
yeah. I mean, I figured it out before him, but I did find it to be like, wouldn't this thing have to be?
Bum.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I would want to own one that's available to my guests unless I have a maid or somebody to clean up that room. I don't really think I want to be the one.
Right, or listen to the screams when that icy cold water hits.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Sleet says, "Happy B-Day to you." Happy B-Day.
Very nice.
That's funny.
That is.
So I wanted to bring this up because I thought it was pretty cool. This is the world's largest 3D printed neighborhood. It's in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah. These homes are 3D printed.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're doing a 100 home development. Excuse me there. Sorry. The world's largest community of 3D printed homes is being built in Texas, and the neighborhood just unveiled its first completed house. So there's the picture.
Oh.
See how the wall, like the sides are like rounded? It's not like square,
Yeah.
It's just pooed out concrete, basically. It's funny how this topic's diarrhea is not going away. It's just concrete diarrhea. It's just laid down very carefully by skilled builders.
It's all gooey and comes out of the end of a tube anyway.
Exactly. This is where the bidet comes in.
Yes. Well, these houses are sponsored by Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, that guy did have a super chat about that. He says for $5 American, on top of which it looks quite painful if the seat fails. Bidets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I always figured that there should be like, something that you could hang on to and you could hover that shit over, and then, you could just, because what if you got a specific
make
like
sure the aim
Klingon?
is correct.
Yeah. Maybe you need to like swipe up the right a little bit more, and you got to aim your backside around,
No, be careful. We'll start moving into the realm of the Japanese toilets.
Yeah. No, but they reach up and say hello in a very personal way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe these guys don't want us talking about this why their home is on the screen, should we?
3D printed, quite interesting.
Yeah, they'll be bringing out a press release tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do not have funny bathrooms in our homes.
The thing is,
very true.
I don't like the look of it. I mean, I don't like it. It just doesn't look nice.
Yeah, it's odd, eh? It's
the way that window just is just like stuck underneath that roof. That just looks odd.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm hoping that it's not quite done yet, and they'll paint it or something to give it to break it up, because I'm noticing that everything is the exact same color except for the window frames and the garage door. It's just I think it needs some color.
It kind of reminds me of the concrete cities in Britain, of post-war Britain.
Yeah. Writer's Eye says Battleship Gray. Totally, right?
Exactly. I think it does need a paint job. I think, change the colors up and change the color of the roof. Maybe brighten up the underside of the porch to add some light under there, and then paint the house itself a different color.
Yeah.
It would break it up and look much better, instead of like a like a toy from.
It looks like Lego-ish, doesn't it?
Well, look at here.
It does.
Look at here on the screen now. Here, let me zoom this in. Everything is basically that exact same color. This is going to be the prison gray uniform colored neighborhood.
Where do you live? Stalaglove 13.
Yeah,
Yeah, just send your kids to the prison school in that neighborhood. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's for $2 says a couple of pink plastic flamingos, no problem. They'll probably 3D print those in concrete as well.
Exactly. So those will be nice and iron gray.
See, the thing is about this 3D printed house. I mean, have you seen some of the 3D printed buildings that they're thinking about building for the Martian landscape and Mars colonies?
Yeah,
they look amazing. The thing that's interesting about 3D printing is you can do stuff that you can't do with traditional materials. But what they're doing here is just basically mimicking what is a traditional house, but just using 3D printing techniques. Where's the pizzazz, the panache? Where's the art form that you could put into it? It's just not there.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the beauty of architecture too. It can become artwork, and you can have a beautiful house. Yeah. Inside, I'm glad that they use lighter colors inside, because I was going to say I hope they don't carry that gray over.
But look at under the circle part, like under the flowers in the bowl or whatever. It looks like an oil drum that's been wrapped with rope and then painted. Look.
Shh.
But at least they painted it.
Yeah. And look at the back wall. If you look close, you can see the printed ribs. The layers. You can see it.
Yeah, the texturing looks pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, in this article, Dick, what does it give you a reason? What is the advantage?
Oh, fuck! I gotta read. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, is there an actual advantage of doing this rather than traditional methods?
It's faster and more affordable than conventional building. Reducing waste in the construction process, making homes more resilient, sustainable, and energy self-sufficient. So lots of buzzwords with nothing to back it up. Just yes, we are. I can't say it's actually true. And cement itself is responsible for about 8% of global CO2 emissions annually. So, you're
just adding to it.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure that all this patting myself on the back is true here. It seems to me like more or less they're building a work camp.
Because you see, if you build it out of timber, isn't that more sustainable?
You would think, right?
And better for the planet?
Might be.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure here. I found it very odd. I'm just not sure that. It just seems so buzzwordy. It almost seems like somebody screaming for venture capital and then a buyout, and then they can go, "Look, I made $50 million. What'd you do? Not a hell of a lot." At least that matters.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Good plan.
That's what I think that is.
And it does look like they're going to be very uniform in shape and size, and that's not fun.
No, those are called townhouses. I live in one, and I go outside, and everybody else lives in the same one. So, yeah.
Exactly. So you know the floor plan on each one.
Exactly.
There was an interesting little bit there. William Wakefield says it's just injection molding pre-made parts with concrete and filler, not really printing. Yeah, I mean that was the thing I was going to ask. Were they actually printed on site, or were they just printed somewhere else? Were they just printed somewhere else and then just like transported there and then stuck together?
Exactly.
Well, they're saying here 3D printers can construct buildings without the formwork, the concrete molds and stuff. And I'm not 100% on this. Let me see if I can zoom this in a bit. I'm already at 200, so I don't want it to be like, looking terrible. Let me zoom this back in again. But I do get the impression, judging by the wall and how they're not completely uniform, that this was literally done. Like, I don't have a picture of it. I should have looked one up, but yeah, that's kind of how we roll around here. But I've seen people set up like decent sized cranes and turn them into 3D printers for this shit. I'm not sure, but I mean, like even that thing at the end, the oil drum wrapped in rope, that to me looks layer printed 100%. And I think the wall was as well.
Yeah.
I think so. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah. So just
finish it. I mean, that's what we do with 3D printing. We don't leave it like that. We finish it.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Maybe this was built by HP. Good joke there, CF Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy for $2 says, show me those in 30 years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
Crumbling mess.
Yeah. So, if you want to live in a town that looks like it was designed by somebody that answers to Adolf, there you
Dear
go.
God.
Are they 3D printing the guard towers as well?
Yeah.
Got 3D printed German shepherds guarding the borders.
They're saying it's fire resistant. Someone in the chat did before.
I think it's people resistant. I wouldn't want to live there.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
exactly.
Soon they'll be 3D printing your pets. They just don't seem to answer when you call them.
I know. How come he doesn't run anymore? That guy for $2 American. Welcome to Lego Town.
Yeah, James May style.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody ever saw it out there, James May from Top Gear and the Grand Tour did a set of shows in the UK called Toy Stories, and he actually built a 2-story house out of Lego and then invited people to come see it and stuff. It's fantastic. Really good. But anyway.
Now they are actually making pre-molded concrete blocks like Lego that actually stack together and link up. So they are actually doing Lego houses.
Yeah.
Just not with the brand name.
Yeah. Although there's probably a pending lawsuit, knowing that, but, knowing today.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the stucco brick house? the one you can't lean against the walls because it's too prickly.
Yeah. Three Little Pigs construction. Would you like straw? Would you like brick? Where do we go next here? DK, what about the
what's that?
The fast move there, New York to London.
Do I have to open that up again? Okay.
Twit.
Do. Yes, so New York to London in 1.5 hours, or 1.5 hours if you want to be digital. NASA launches plan for supersonic plane, almost twice as fast as the Concorde. Well, anything's faster than Concorde at the minute because
it doesn't go anywhere.
No.
They've been grounded.
Yeah. We've got a slug that can go faster than Concorde. Well done. Just put some seats on it. So NASA wants to help commercial passengers get from New York to London in less time than it takes to watch the average in-flight movie. Why NASA? Why do you want to help with that? What's going on? I don't believe that. There's something else they're faking. America's space agency announced this week that it's been exploring the business case for supersonic passenger air travel. If these preliminary studies show promise, the craft will rocket across the Atlantic at blistering speeds between Mach 2 and Mach 4, or roughly 1,535 to 3,045 miles per hour, over twice as fast as an F-18.
Okay, yeah. I got it. See, what NASA wants to do is they want to test super fast travel on the human body. And the way they're going to do it is they're going to price this effective for middle management people, because who gives a fuck if they die? Right?
Just to see if they're overweight businessmen, that fat just moves to the back of the plane.
How the train seat copes with the mass shift of the buttocks.
Exactly.
Oh dear. Yeah, so according to NASA, the next phase of this high-speed air travel research is now underway. 2 12-month contracts granted to Boeing, Rolls-Royce, and others to help conceptualize the new jet and build a technology roadmap. I mean, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
We like this kind of stuff. Whether it would be successful, is another thing whatsoever.
Got to give it a go, though, right? Yeah.
But at least give it a try. If we can get faster travel, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but I mean, if you scroll down to their prototypes, I mean, it just looks like a fucking green dart, and it doesn't look much of a passenger plane.
Exactly. That guy has a super chat for $2 who says, "How quiet is it if it ends like the Concorde?"
Yeah.
Good question.
Oh, that was a noisy bugger. I mean, because because we live by Heathrow. God, when that came in, that was a sight and a sound. It was amazing. I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, it was an absolutely beautiful thing to see coming in.
I bet.
Or going out.
It still leaves you worried about the baggage retrieval system.
I'm so worried.
Exactly. You just have to deal with it faster now.
Yeah. Get the bags on quick. Yeah, I mean, it would take you. This is the funny thing about air flight. They say it'll take you to New York to London. Oh, actually, it doesn't say it will take you to London to New York. See how this is American centric. It's New York to London in 1.5 hours, not London to New York. Now, the interesting thing is, what it doesn't say is you'll spend 4 hours boarding and hanging around in the airport.
But hold on, who will?
And then it'll take.
But who will? Look at the people beside that plane. There's not enough room for 3 people in that thing. The ride is going to cost you about $600,000 a person. I mean, what the hell?
I know, just for a chance to go quicker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's no room in there. I mean, is somebody going to be on their knees? But no,
the stewardess.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to pay extra, you might as well get a happy ending.
Yeah. Mile High Club with every flight.
Yeah, I'm not going to read any more from this story, but we'll see what happens. It gets techie and blah blah and stuff.
Yeah,
but cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, but whatever.
We have a shocking tale of absolute I just cannot believe this is happening. The human race has fallen to such levels. It's shocking. But people in San Francisco are having sex in robo-taxis.
and nobody is talking about it.
Yeah.
Except we are.
Yeah.
On the Shills.
Yeah. I mean, the videos are on Pornhub, but don't talk about it, Oh man, that'd be funny though, because I mean, seriously, in a robo-taxi, is that one place that you would be like guaranteed to be on camera?
I would think so.
Right?
I would think so. Well, it's great for whoever owns a taxi for their Pornhub account. I don't know. It just seems like
Oh, I see. So basically, people having sex in the car, and they're not having sex with the Johnny cab.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Ew,
Now,
Johnny,
that would be
you're
weird.
so hot.
Yeah. We did get a super chat from that guy for $5 American. It says, "Oh well, you can also go to space, but I don't advise visiting the Titanic." Girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Girl,
you can
thank
get
you.
close. You can
Yeah.
get close.
Yeah.
You can get close.
Just don't
Yeah.
take one of those authentic tours where you get to the Titanic the same way the people that went down with it did. I don't recommend that one.
He comes back with $2 American for "I hope you enjoyed the ride." Ho ho.
I love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
it was crushing.
Smashing.
Oh, funny.
That's one place you're not going to have explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's just nowhere for it to
It's
go.
just- as soon as that thing went, you couldn't shit yourself because it's going to force right back into you again.
Yeah.
It becomes one with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Oh
guess
my
at this
God.
point, it's advised that traveling anywhere in San Francisco, you should probably bring a blanket to sit on.
Or some Kleenex.
Yeah. Just don't import the Canadian stuff because it's all
Yeah.
bootleg now. We don't get the real Kleenex.
Exactly.
No.
And since it's a big city, you might also want to bring some Clorox wipes with you too.
Yeah.
Any big city. I'm not talking just San Francisco.
Exactly.
Humanity. God, just bring the wipes.
See, the thing is, what in that picture though, what the fuck was that cameraman doing there, the dirty bastard? It's just like filming too. I'm going to share this cab with you. Yeah, no problem. We're just going to have sex over here. Oh, okay. I'll just get my camera out.
Yeah, right. You know.
Exactly. Oh my God.
You're gonna have like mobile orgies going on. Just like people say, yeah, we're gonna take a cab ride. Oh, can I come? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that film Idiocracy when he goes
that's
into a
funny.
Starbucks. You know, I don't have time for a blowjob. No, it's like it's going to be like that with it. You know, I'm going to get an Uber. Ooh, you dirty sly fox, you.
Well, Sleet has a good question too. Did you hear the one about the robocab that got carjacked? Interesting.
Wow. No.
Yeah. No. There's a first for everything.
Oh shit, eh?
What? How did they do that?
Good question. That's what I want to know and find out too.
Is it?
I have to look
Is
that
maybe
up.
if it's a robo taxi, maybe carjacked means they got in, told him where to go, and then got out and ran away. Didn't pay. That's carjacked.
Oh my God.
Or did they actually steal it? What do you do with a stolen robo taxi?
I don't know.
I know.
Take it to the beer store?
Apparently so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got around construction. I don't know.
Hello, I'm a robo taxi. I've been seeing all these people having sex in the back of my car. I think it's about time I experienced it.
That's the new AI threat. It's not taking us over and destroying everybody. It's getting us with virtual sex toys because of
Yeah.
taxi riders.
Yeah, it would be going. Yeah. You see that? Lick it.
Yeah.
Lick it.
Yeah. It won't mean to hurt us. It just learned bondage.
Actually, I did see a really weird short film where some guy gets in a taxi and basically he falls in love with the AI that's in control of the car, and the car falls in love with him.
Wow.
And by the end of it, the relationship is getting a bit weird, and he wants to get out, but the car won't let him. It's quite funny, actually. That's not a bad idea.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Ooh.
Yeah. Are you coming in, Dave?
You haven't got your helmet on, Dave.
Yeah. What's the matter with you, Dave?
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do.
Oh my god. That's too funny.
Arthur C. Clarke was before his time.
Yes, he was.
Sorry, 1 second. Just 1 second here.
Sure.
Oh, it's Kleenex moment.
Hey, oh, he's going to cry over his missing Kleenex because they're not going to be there anymore.
Either that or it's explosive. Yeah. Explosive dick compression.
Exactly.
Well, Amy, it's our show now. Oh no!
Oh, damn it! No.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
Exactly. So we've had some interesting stories here.
Yeah. What else you got on your plate?
Yeah. What have we got? Where shall we go?
How about? Oh, wait a minute. How about what was the one? There was the there's the article on the flight recorders and stuff.
Oh, yes, please. We'll go to that next. That'll be good. So this will be a good one. All right. Oh God, when you first pull up the article, it's God, that's ugly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about, don't you? All right. So now we're getting into the nitty gritty here. Okay. Bodies and flight recorders recovered at Wagner boss Prigozhin's jet crash site. So, and then there's that ugly mug there. He looks like a douchebag too. So here we go. Russia says 10 bodies and flight recorders have been recovered from the scene of a jet crash, presumed to have killed Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin. Molecular genetic tests are now being carried out, investigators say. The plane crashed near Moscow on Wednesday, prompting speculation that a bomb or a missile was to blame. Claims that the Kremlin gave an order to kill Prigozhin were a quote-unquote complete lie, Russian President Vladimir Putin's spokesperson told the BBC earlier. Prigozhin, once a Putin loyalist, led an aborted armed revolt by his mercenary fighters in June. Mr. Putin at the time described the mutiny as treachery, but a deal was later struck for Wagner mercenaries to either join Russia's regular army or to go to Belarus, which is Moscow's ally. Even so, in the wake of the rebellion, many observers described Prigozhin, 62, as a dead man walking, arguing that the Russian president would never forgive the Wagner boss. During Friday's conference call with journalists, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told the BBC that there was lots of speculation around the tragic deaths of all 10 people in Wednesday's air crash in the Tver region, northwest of the Russian capital. Prigozhin and his right-hand man, Dmitry Utkin, as well as 5 other passengers and 3 crew members, were on board of the Embraer Legacy 600 jet, according to the passenger list. In the West, of course, the speculation comes from a certain angle. It's all a complete lie, Mr. Peskov went on. We don't have many facts at the moment. The facts need to be clarified during the official investigation, which is being carried out now, he added. And despite the jet's manifest, Mr. Peskov refused to be drawn on whether the Kremlin had confirmation that Prigozhin was definitely on board the downed plane. The future of Wagner itself has also been thrown further into doubt by Prigozhin's presumed death. On Friday, Belarus's leader Alexander Lukashenko that up to 10,000 Wagner fighters would continue to be based in the country. However, many experts believe Mr. Lukashenko takes orders from the Kremlin.
Of course he does.
Exactly. So this should be interesting. He's
dead for sure, as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely. It's all but confirmed that he's dead, that he was in the jet. So it's just a matter of time for them to say so.
Oh yeah. There's no way Vladimir was going to let that guy live. No way.
Well, the thing is, if you scroll back up to the picture of Vladimir Putin, that's his happy face.
Yeah. You know,
I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, exactly. He has resting bitch face. But yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like,
The thing is, one of the sad things about this story. I mean, obviously, I don't care about that Prigozhin and his band of motley morons. You do kind of like feel sorry because there was a pilot and a co-pilot probably that day.
That's right. Yeah,
who were just doing a job, just flying the plane.
Exactly. The crew was doing their jobs, and I'm sure that their families are definitely mourning their loss right now, and that's sad. Just to get at this guy. Could they have just shoved him out a window in Belarus?
Well, they could have done the Bond thing, where you just have an evil person on board the plane and you go, "Wow, this is your moment, Mr. Bond." Open the door up and kick him out.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Exactly, and but
or just wait for it to land and shoot him.
Exactly.
Yeah. With an air-to-air missile, or ground-to-air missile, I don't care. Just shoot him. But you didn't need to kill them. Yeah. Well, and a nice plane.
It's the crew that it's like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if Starsky was here, he wouldn't care because they're just Russians anyway. But but even Russians are people, apparently.
Man says it's all down to an excessive application of gravity. It's not the responsibility of Russia to put controls in place to prevent such tragedy.
well, we know they're not very good with gravity. The way they did their moon landing recently.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. Yeah, and Dick,
I love that. Dick had live images there from Roscosmos mission control there.
Yeah,
while it was happening.
Yeah.
Exactly. We got a super chat from that guy for $2 American. Says Prigozhin has been Putinated.
Hey, that guy, stop it! Your bank's gonna come round and get you.
I got a great gag for this moment right now.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Oh, look, now you made him pull his upset face.
Yeah, which all looks the same.
Yeah, he's shaking with anger right now.
While still all holding that exact expression, so you can't tell which one is it.
You know, if I was to caption that picture right there, it would be, "Yeah, I rode a tiger. So what?"
And he liked it.
He likes to ride things shirtless too.
Well, he likes to ride shirtless things shirtless.
Yes.
It wasn't even a tiger. It wasn't a tiger. It was just a large dog with stripes painted on it.
Where is that tiger's paws, Mommy? Why do they look like horse feet?
Yeah. Well, a Newfoundlander dog in a costume,
Or just two Russian FSA agents dressed up.
Exactly. Well, let's get his fucking picture off the screen anyway.
Exactly. And it does look like that Joe Biden said that the U.S. is also looking into it, and they're trying to nail down precisely what brought down the plane. They're keeping an eye on things, so
right.
Everybody is, I'm sure. So that should be interesting.
I'm kind of curious why they even care. Because they kind of like just go, yeah, he just did it. It's like, what would the investigation prove? What would it do? I mean, would we say, oh, well, he's even more of a criminal than we thought he was. He's already, and with all the people that the Russian agents have killed, shoving them out of windows, or in or in Britain in Salisbury, who are poisoning them with polonium and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like are we trying to still prove that he's innocent? What?
Yeah.
I know.
I learned the lesson of the boy that cried wolf.
Wolf.
Yeah, not wharf. Wolf.
Oh,
yeah. This has nothing to do with TNG. Never mind.
That was a bad episode. Yeah, no. The thing is, you know, the lesson to be learned about the boy who cried wolf. You know, the boy, you know, he goes to the villagers and say, "Oh, wolf, wolf," and they all go running, and you know, where's the wolf? He goes, "Ah, no, I was just joking." And then the next day he goes, "Oh, wolf, wolf," and they all go running. "Where's the wolf?" "No, I was just joking." The third day, wolf, wolf, because there was a wolf. The villagers go, "Ah, fuck you."
Yeah.
No, the moral of the story is never tell the same lie twice.
That's funny. Yeah, so the real answer to that whole life lesson is actually be more creative with your bullshit.
Exactly. A very, very bad lesson to learn for kids to learn.
Too funny.
Yeah, I learned it well.
We got a shout out here. It is NANA. Oh, wait a minute. It's NANA coming in with $6.66. Any Russian saying anything bad, Putin accidentally drowns in a river.
Yeah, like kittens in a sack.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, any in Russian, you know, right now, it must be to the point, like if you're your average Russian citizen, where even when you know it's complete bullshit, you're being fed. You can't exactly have a conversation with your neighbor about it.
Yeah, it's so hard to imagine what it must be like to be just a general, you know, normal Russian in that country. I don't mean like a politicized moron or anything. Just a normal citizen who happens to be Russian. Can't imagine what it must be like living in that country. Yeah, I mean, especially if we're having the similar things going on in North Korea and stuff like that, or maybe China. You know,
exactly. That guy for $2 says true story. Goebbels is outdated. There you go.
Now that is funny. Oh, I just went back to the news screen and I still had his punk ass face up. Okay.
Yeah, don't put him back up. People think he's alive on the show.
Yeah, no.
We got him live. We can put it in the description. Live on the Shills, we have Vladimir Putin. All we just got to do is make his lips move, and you know we'll be away.
Yeah.
Next time that'll be our new avatar.
We need to do an animated Pootler that we can, you know, have say stupid things and stuff. That would actually be a funny gag, I think.
Okay, we'll be on that one.
Yeah.
Put it on my list.
Yeah. Where am I looking here? I am at the end of my list here, pretty much.
No, we run out of news.
Well, we could go into that British nurse who was like murdering people and claim that she is evil, but it's just so dreary and awful. I mean, you're gonna read it other places anyway, you know.
Well, and it's much worse, and it's babies.
Yeah, it's just awful. Although apparently that one of the managers who resigned over it has just got an £80,000 payout for resigning.
Wow! So you get rewarded for having to leave for horrid stuff. That's amazing.
Yeah, disgusting.
Oh man, you know the world of the rich. I just don't get it.
Well, not yet. We don't.
Yeah. If only.
Well,
we're still working on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I keep putting my lottery numbers each week, but the numbers 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1 never come up.
No.
Imagine that, you know. I keep the same combination on my luggage.
Yeah. Everybody go break into Dick's luggage now. No, just kidding.
That's where all the Kleenex went.
Yeah.
He's smuggling snakes wrapped in Kleenex.
Oh, come on. You're not supposed to say that on the show.
Yeah.
I am a snake salesman. That's what I really do.
See, if you're going to smuggle snakes, you know, one of those big 9 packs of toilet roll would be a perfect place to stuff a snake. down the tubes in the middle.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's exactly when you're sitting on the head is exactly when you want to come across something that's like all slithery and long. Yeah. I'm not so sure on that.
Yeah, I could just see that scene. We go to the toilet, the snakes on the plane. You go, there's these motherfucking snakes on this plane.
Yeah, exactly. If I like anytime you're in a house and the person has a snake, tell me that you could go into the bathroom under low lighting conditions and just sit down on the freaking can without double checking, right?
I didn't know you had one of those little Japanese toilets that licked your ass for you.
You found Betsy.
No, we don't. Did you say Pepsi?
Betsy.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving the snake a name, man. Betsy.
No.
Why not? You know?
Exactly. Oh, and then we have for $2 American. And then there's Mr. Tate selling his own snake. Exactly. We're going to cover some of that amongst other things on the Uncalled For this weekend, so that should be good.
Yeah, we'll get the event up this evening here.
Exactly. So that'll be good.
Yeah. Let's just double check everything over here. All right. Oh, we're just coming up on an hour too. Not bad.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, we were figuring this show would probably end up being about 90 minutes, give or take, or something like that. It's quarter after, yeah, it's working out all right. Good. Okay.
Except we've run out of news.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's time for babble. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'll be one of the South Park people that are angry in a crowd. That's all they do.
Well, we should maybe do a news show, the 42 minutes later show.
Yeah. 42 more minutes later.
Don't push me.
The day after tomorrow, next day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the zombies are killed and the ISIS retreated show.
Exactly. We got another super chat from that guy for $2 American. A trouser snake, and you're going to have it up.
Yeah, just don't wear it down the side of one leg only, like that creepy late 70s Italian thing. Don't do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nobody wants. Yeah, nobody needs a map to your junk, man.
No.
You go to the tailors to get your measured for a suit. You say, "Oh, I'm just going to measure your inside leg." It's okay. It's about a cobra.
That's funny.
And make sure you put a snack pouch down in the ankle.
Oh yeah, don't do it the other way up.
Exactly. Yeah,
Good job I didn't put that peanut butter sandwich in my underwear. Or a small mouse.
Yeah, exactly. In Andrew Tate's case, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, very much.
Whomever has to brag that much has a very tiny one.
Yeah.
Well, what's my excuse?
We don't know. We don't know.
I pity the fool.
Exactly.
Oh man. My emergency beep just went off here. Oh, okay. Nothing. Never mind. Sorry. It was even when I got things on mute, if Felix is with grandma, I still get her messages through. But it was just hey, we're having fun. So sorry. You never know, right? You never know.
No, but that's good though. They're having fun. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's always a positive thing. And yeah, see, I do that too. Any messages that have anything to do with Matt, I just let them come through.
Yeah, you have to, right?
No muting for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So those come through.
Yeah.
You didn't message back that. Yeah, so are we. Cheers.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Exactly.
Microsoft just pushed out a preview to an update coming up for Windows 11 and 10. And they were good enough to have a catastrophic failure error that says unsupported processor and gives you a blue screen of death. So way to turn everybody into your beta testers, you morons. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't you think it's about time they actually updated the blue screen of death? Or I mean, it's just like blue screen of death classic now. I mean, it's been the same for years.
I think the public outcry because all the memes would go to waste would be like huge, right? You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, totally.
Exactly.
Hello, it looks like your system has crashed. Here's some background music while your system reboots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's some screeching hell that they
Oh yeah. Like some baby metal band out of Japan. It'll just be awful.
Or just the goat scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got a super chat from that guy for $5 American. It's an art writing a thing like that without getting censored for the super chat.
Yeah. Exactly. It is. And well done too, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, too funny. I was gonna look for a couple other articles in the background, but I can't do anything and anything at the same time. So I'm not going to do that because I'll just screw everything right up. You know, I'm very good at one thing at a time. Well, I'm very good at concentrating on one thing at a time, but only for about 30 seconds. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
There was something in the news that I did want to bring up, but I just can't remember. And, you know, there's no point in trying to find it. I'm not smart enough.
Jeez. No, yeah, I think we pretty much did it, didn't we? We covered our news articles that wanted to, and you know, and we'll hopefully have some Andrew Tate updates too. Now that he's been released from house arrest, but they're still going over some of that stuff, so we're hoping to go over that too on Sunday, and you know, more stuff that's happening around the world. Maybe some more mugshot comparisons. Maybe we can get some, you know, have a contest so you can come up with the best mugshot comparison.
Good idea. That's a good one.
Thank you. See who can cut. Yeah, I did my cat in a message. So yeah, I'll have to dig that up and so you can see it.
Good idea.
But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have a Palace's cat who's making the same expression as Trump was in his mugshot, so that'll be good.
Awesome. Hey, why isn't it showing you in the big screen when you talk? It's stuck on me. What the hell is that?
I know. What's up with that?
I can control it back here, but I don't want to have
okay.
to.
No, exactly.
You
You don't want it to. You don't want to have to do that manually. That's okay.
What the hell is this?
Even cartoonish, I'm ugly. So there we go. I have a face for radio.
Well, I'm stuck here. I don't want to be. But yeah,
I thought you were the face for B days.
There, he shows up. What the hell?
It's okay.
Hey, Dickulus, check the green room, you donkey.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second here. 1 second. I'm just trying to.
Oh yes, that's a good one. Very good one.
Okay, well, hell, I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Who's reading?
I am.
Oh,
yeah, go on. Go ahead. I haven't even
okay.
Flipping, Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, let's see. We've got U.S. sues Elon Musk's SpaceX over hiring policy. Uh-oh. Well, if anybody has any idea about what Shitter's like, this is the after hour show, and it's after 8, so I can do that. So yes, on Shitter, he does say some interesting things, and he likes interesting things on there. So it's yeah. So the U.S. Department of Justice has said it is suing Elon Musk's SpaceX, alleging the rocket firm discriminates against refugees and asylum seekers in its hiring practices. That's not good. The DOJ says SpaceX falsely claimed that it was allowed to hire non-U.S. citizens. The investigation into SpaceX by the DOJ was prompted after allegations of discrimination from a foreign worker. The BBC has contacted SpaceX for comment. The DOJ alleged that SpaceX routinely discouraged asylees and refugees from applying and refused to hire or consider them because of their citizenship status from September of 2018 to May of 2022. An asylee is a person who has been granted asylum, so they're here legally. They are authorized to work in the U.S., may apply for a Social Security card, and may request permission to travel overseas and can apply to bring family members to the country. And that's a load of tripe, because there have been years where multinational companies have brought in workers from other places. I mean, it's just, he's so full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, the man needs more fiber in his diet because he needs to get some of that poop out. God.
Yeah, well, we'd like to thank you for your application for working with us, Mr. Von Braun. But unfortunately, you do not seem to pass our our high stringent methods.
Yeah. Exactly. So Elon Musk's company said it was only allowed to hire citizens and green card holders because of export control laws. The DOJ said. However, the DOJ also said that this was not correct and that these laws do not mandate such restrictions. So that's interesting. The jobs from which refugee and asylee applicants were allegedly excluded from were wide-ranging, from rocket engineering to dishwashing and cooking. The DOJ has asked SpaceX to look at providing back pay for those who were wrongly denied work because of this alleged discrimination. This lawsuit is not the first time one of Mr. Musk's companies has been accused of discriminatory behavior. A group of former employees of the social media website formerly known as Twitter, now Shitter, filed a lawsuit earlier this month alleging that Mr. Musk engaged in gender, age, and racial discrimination.
Ooh, bad.
Exactly. And that guy for $5 American says, since when do refugees and asylum seekers have the necessary education anyway?
Right.
Well, why not?
Why not? Why can't they? You know, it's like if, you're living in a country that's, especially women too, they come over, they can be educated too. And they have, like they said, rocket engineers, they're fleeing their country because of conditions, not because of their education. These are different from the people you might be thinking of.
I mean, there is an awful lot of work that goes on at SpaceX, which is just basically general construction work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, there's that too. And if you're legally here, if you're legally an asylee, or you're an asylum seeker and you have been granted asylum, or if you are a refugee from somewhere else and you are here legally and you've been granted the right to work, you can work. And it's just ridiculous. Asylum seekers aren't just the poor, it's just that's another stereotype that needs to go.
There's a
down the toilet.
There's a cool subplot to the For All Mankind season 1 where a guy comes to America with his daughter from Mexico. He gets a job as a janitor at NASA, and then by the third season of the show, she's one of the head engineers in the whole big room with all the screens where everybody make decisions and control the space flights and stuff. It's really cool. Exactly.
So it's not just economic reasons why people are trying to seek asylum. It's other reasons, and Yeah. So we have to remember that too.
Yeah, totally.
So there we go.
So Musk is just always on the edge of bad.
Well, I mean, this is
such a tit.
This is one of the first time. Well, we don't know how much Musk is involved on this particular issue, because he does tend to have a kind of like a hands-off nature as far as SpaceX is concerned. That's why it's working so well. So it could be like a policy that he's forced on his his main CEO or the main management of SpaceX are saying, no, don't do that. But it could just be them themselves have made a decision like this, that it's not even Musk's decision. So it's very hard to actually blame Musk for this one.
Well, you can't.
No.
You can blame the whole hiring practices. You can blame their HR department. Absolutely.
But it is interesting to see that this is the first time for a while that we've seen Musk's name it being mentioned in a royal fuck up outside of Twitter.
True.
Because normally that's where we see him just royally messing things up.
Yeah, good call.
Exactly. So they need to relook at their hiring policies, because if they keep doing this, though, there's an issue here. There's a definite issue.
Mm. But they're still running with the no Jews policy, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, he's still the CEO, so he's still responsible.
It's my company.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
I want my rockets to be shiny and pointy.
Exactly. And only built by white people.
Yeah.
Jesus. What the fuck?
White labor, expensive and useless.
Hey, shut up. I may be expensive, but I'm not useless.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Well, time-wise, I think we're looking good here and everything. But
I think so.
We're having a little tech issue that's slowly unraveling in the back, and I think it's in everybody's best interest that we do our good nights at this point and not have it fail completely and go shit.
Yeah, I think you guys in the chat, you've had your fill of us tonight. You know, there's.
Yeah. We did good to last this long anyway. So yeah we're starting to get.
But if you can find anything better, come back to this channel and post the link in the chat.
Don't do that. Okay, just don't listen to him, and we'll start goodbyes over again. Amy, you want?
Well, thank you everybody for coming. That was a lot of fun. We got to go over some other news stories that we didn't quite on the other show, but we had a lot of fun. The other show was great. So thank you, everybody.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Big thanks to CF Beauty, Shayna Caldwell, Kettle and Tea there, and everybody that helps and supports the channel and whatnot. All the super chatters and members and donators and NANA.
And when it comes to the Kleenex, don't let them take it away until they take it out of your cold, dead hands.
And if you're going to do the finger push test with tissue, do it before you put it to your ass, because that's not a test then. That's
or just, use someone else's finger.
Or their ass.
Exactly. Gross.
Or it may not be a finger.
May I grab this? We have one last super chat before we go.
It might not be the last.
It might not be, but but it is for tonight. That guy for $2 says, I stocked up on pizza and beer. No problem, peeps.
Nice.
There we go. Thank you.
That sounds good to me.
Exactly. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you very soon for more fun in the sun or maybe the shade.
Yeah.
I don't really know where you live, so,
Love you all. Kissy, kissy. Mwah, mwah.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, not you. I'm talking to the nice people on the internet, not you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, go get smoochy with them then. All right. Bye.
Laters, taters.
Bye.
All right. Well, there was some spending going on. I like that.
It was. And you still spend after it called out as racist.
But okay. I'm getting there. So,
Hot night, guys.